reason to celebrate tonight. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We've got Green, Buzelis out there with Gordon. Then it's Young, and it's Stevens in at the small forward position. And for Minnesota, Anthony Edwards out there with Walton. Then it's Primetime. Then it's Wingate, and it's Dillingham in at the point guard position. One thing, Doris, that should attract a lot of attention in this game, that matchup at the guard position. That is going to be special.
Well, that's the point of attack on both ends of the floor, and it's always fun to see skilled and capable guards duel it out. It is like watching a great chess match.
Now, here is Young. Passes it to Stevens. Outside, Green. And it's off from three-point range. And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. Here's Primetime. A three-pointer off the mark. Green inside. Edwards there. And it's Green slamming it down.
And one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Primetime's shot is good.
Boy, he found a little room from behind the arc, and there was no hesitation. Just lets it fly.
Young outside. Green passes to Gordon. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. The shot by Buzelis, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Here's Primetime. That one falls. Primetime's got 5 points so far.
And you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And the pass to Stevens. Back to Young. 6 on the shot clock. The three. Rebound, Minnesota. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And boy, did they impress everyone with that comeback they had in the fourth. Just stunned that crowd.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. I asked him how they plan on bottling up Jalen Green. Now, he said, we have to try and stay in front of him and protect the rim. Jalen is an explosive athlete and an incredibly crafty finisher around the basket, so keeping him out of the paint will be easy. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David. They get it back. And then Buzelis with the dunk. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Primetime, the pass to Walton. Over Buzelis. That one a little long. And so Young will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a three-point game. And Greg, for Buzelis, basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works for the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
They get a hand on it. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
How about Anthony Edwards? The bounce. Go ahead, Ed.
Lakers trail by 5. Pass to Stephens. Buzelis with the ball. They kick it out to Green. Fires the three. Rebound, Minnesota. Wingate's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Primetime, guarded by Green. And it's Primetime missing. LA has gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Young pass to Green. Lob pass to Gordon. And with the dunk.
You know that the pass is for Aaron Gordon, but his athleticism takes any defense out of the equation. Doing work, Aaron Gordon.
And he comes up with the deuce. And that's 10 points for prime time.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Now Young. We saw him with 10 points last game. Pass to Stevens. That's the 3 fly. Rebound by Wingate. Timberwolves leading by 5. Here's prime time. He's got 10. Six to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Good on the triple. Edwards got 5 now.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
To the middle. Here's Gordon. They kick it out to Green from the arc. The rebound by Wingate. Wingate's got 6 rebounds in the game.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter. Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Young outside. Green taking his time here to end the run. Rebound by Wingate. Wingate's got his 7th rebound here tonight. An even 3-on-3 break. And here's Green outside. The three-pointer is right on target. He's got 8.
Showing off the athleticism. Green's eyes light up when he's on the break. Easy to see why.
Here's prime time. Last game out, 36 points for him. One-on-one here. Stevens, the pass to Green. There's the triple. Green missing again.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Passes to prime time. A 3 ball. They get it back. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Lakers trail by 9. Young passes to Stevens. Here's Gordon. On the wing, Green. It's deflected.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Here's prime time. Hits it from 3-point range. And now it's a 12-point Minnesota lead.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
So the Lakers call timeout. They're first. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
What was most disturbing to me was they didn't have a backup plan, right? The threes aren't falling. What do you do next?
Here's Young. Nothing on the board. Prime time is out there with Dillingham. Then it's Walt. Then there's Edwards. And it's Wingate in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Timberwolves leading by 4. Pass to Dillingham. Here's prime time, defended by Young. Here's prime time. Shot clock at 5. Now the pass to Edwards for the 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice 3-point look right there.
Inside. Dillingham with the bucket. Dillingham's got his first 2 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now here's Walton. Not a lot of room.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Steffens can't get it to go. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's prime time, defended by Young. Prime time, the pass to Edwards. Right wing, 4 on the clock. Launches a 3. Edwards shooting fearlessly from the arc.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score or just great ball movement.
Young dishes to Gordon. Back to Young. To the paint. High arcing shot. Shot to stop the run. And it's Gordon missing. Minnesota leading by 12. Here's Walton. Good, nice job down low. Walton's got his second basket of the game.
How many times have we seen a possession take that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And the Lakers call time here. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Minnesota.
To the inside, prime time, and he lays it straight in. Prime time's got the lead up to 14 now for the Timberwolves.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Steffens. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Denver. And it's Green missing. Now the Timberwolves with it. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Here's prime time, and again, Minnesota with the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Pass to Stevens. Now here's Green. Jacks up a 3. It's good from long range. Green's got 11 points.
He nailed 2 from distance in the opening period. Now gets this one.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, prime time in the last game against Memphis was dominant. Dropped in 36 points and a triple-double for all that effort. The level he played at in that one was incredible. Now, he always wants to play his best against their rivals, and to say the least, mission accomplished. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Here's prime time. He's got 20. Now here's Green. Takes a 3. He doesn't hit that one. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 17-5 run. Here's prime time, defended by Gordon. And it's prime time missing. Lakers trail by 16. Feeds it to Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, the size is there, but the vertical is what really is eye-popping with Aaron Gordon.
Here's prime time, guarded by Green. Here's prime time. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And a look now how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
Now here's Gordon. He's coming off a 10-point game against Denver.
And we have to mention his rebounding. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. After Jalen Green's miss. Here's primetime, guarded by Green. It's Edwards on the wing. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Edwards got 9 points in the quarter.
And the three-pointers are starting to add up. That's his third of the quarter, and it brings him to 4 on the game.
Young, right side, passes it to Stevens. That's tipped. It's stolen by Edwards. And here they come. Dillingham with it, and Young picks him up defensively.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over, so you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Outside, Green. Here's Stevens. And again, the Lakers no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Down low, here's Walton. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Gordon kicks to Young. To the middle. They kick it out to Green. Good on the 3-point shot. Green's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Lakers.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half. Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Buzelis with the ball. Walton defending. Steffens can't get it to go. Right side, Edwards.
That's a complete effort. Stuck with his man, gets his hand up, and then he doesn't hesitate to finish the possession with the rebounding job.
Young, no good. Timberwolves leading by 21. Here's primetime. He's got 21. Clock at 6. It's Edwards on the wing. 3-pointer. A rebound by the Lakers. Buzelis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Green. Rebound, Minnesota. Primetime's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the paint. Wingate passes to Primetime. Fires for 3. Drains the 3-pointer. Primetime's got 24.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Now here's Gordon. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Los Angeles with another miss.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Pass to Primetime. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Really an incredible game from Primetime.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with this mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. They've got Young, Gordon out there with Buzelis. Then it's Green, and it's Stevens in at the 3, the small forward. A pass to Primetime. It's Edwards on the wing. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
And Los Angeles guys shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Green inside. Primetime grabs the board. Primetime's got 7 rebounds in the game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Here's Green. The basket good off the assist from Young. Young's got 5 assists in the game. Here's Primetime, guarded by Green. Here's Dillingham. The rebound by Young. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Lakers. Pass to Buzelis. Count it. Buzelis has got his second bucket of the night.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's Primetime. 24 points for him. From downtown. Rebound the Lakers. Buzelis has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Now off the inbound. And here we go. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And Young kicks to Gordon. Off target with his 3. Timberwolves leading by 22. Launches it. And it's Primetime missing. Lakers have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Here's Stevens. They kick it out to Green. Takes the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Green's got 7 points for the quarter.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
Primetime's shot is good.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Young outside. And stolen by Dillingham. It's Edwards on the wing. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Here's Primetime, defended by Gordon. Here's Primetime. Green with the rebound.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Pass to Buzelis. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's his first trip to the line.
First team foul.
And the first one drops. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
Dillingham with it. Now Green defending. Here's Primetime. 26 points for him. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Primetime's got 28 points for the game. Lakers trail by 21. Young outside. On the wing, Green. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Green's got 9 points here in the second half. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. Jalen Green has shown he's capable of carrying a team offensively. He said, "It feels good knowing that my teammates believe in me to do that. I've had to learn a lot of things to grow, but that's what I work for. I want to be one of those guys that you give the ball to in crunch time." Kevin, I always want to give the mic to you in crunch time. Back to you.
Oh, David, you are an unselfish playmaker, and I appreciate that. By the way, Green can be electric and so fun to watch. Hey, DA, thanks.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Lakers have gone to even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Pass to Buzelis. Lob pass to Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. For three.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
Murray's checked in for the Timberwolves. Lakers trail by 21. Young outside. Pass to Buzelis. Pass to Stevens. Beyond the arc. Primetime grabs the board. Minnesota's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. From past the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Primetime's got 33.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Young with the ball. Out guarded by Murray. And the basket by Gordon.
Well, tremendous understanding right there of Aaron Gordon. In the pick and roll using size and quick thinking. Nice.
2 points. That one goes. And now that's 35 points for Primetime.
You know, they've barely needed other contributions. This lead has been built through his offense.
Here's Steffens. Edwards defending. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And once the G League took it to another level.
Substitution on the court.
And here is Los Angeles now. Green with the ball. We've heard some players, Doris, propose that refs should be fined for missed calls, especially with the game on the line. What do you think?
Kevin, I couldn't disagree more. First and foremost, the level of accountability for NBA officials is unprecedented. And keep in mind, there is discipline for high-profile mistakes and mistakes of all kinds. Every single game, every single call is evaluated, and you see their progression in terms of, yes, they'll officiate in the playoffs, or no, they won't. We are right where we need to be.
Keefe is out there with Nembhard. And it's prime time. Then there's Murray. And it's quickly in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And Hunter, here we go. Rebound, Minnesota. Here's Primetime. The 3. Nailed from three-point land. Primetime's got 43 points.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Dunn finds Green. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Green's got 39.
With his athleticism, Green plays a lot bigger than his listed 6'4" height. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Timberwolves.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. They were disciplined and focused.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for prime time.
Boy, I have loved this guy's energy all night. There was never a point in which he let up. The triple-double evidence of the kind of effort and skill he has.
Edwards has come in for Andrew Nembhard. The offensive rebound. Here's Primetime. He's defended by Herter. Here's Primetime. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Picked his pocket. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Young's checked in for Green.
Substitution, Young.
And here's Young. Passes it to Tate. Now Buzelis. He dishes it to Young. Pulls it from the elbow. Minnesota with the rebound.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
The tray. And he hits it from deep. 3 points there from Primetime. Primetime's got 46 points. So it's the Lakers now. Pass to Buzelis. Back to Young. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Assist from
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's Primetime. This one for three. No good. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.